On today's podcast, we're talking about the TFSA mistake that many Canadians make. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Building Wealth on the Go. I'm your host, Brad Wilson, Associate Portfolio Manager with 𝗀 Partners and Wealth Advisor with KLT Wealth Management. Today is March 6th, 2026. Believe it or not, we are rolling through 2026. It just feels like the years get quicker and quicker, and well, they do as you get older. But today we're diving into one of the most misunderstood financial tools in Canada, that being the tax-free savings account, also known as the TFSA for short. So most Canadians have one, but many people are using it in the wrong way. And the biggest misconception about it is right in its name. People think it's just a savings account, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful investment tools and accounts that us Canadians have. So what actually is a TFSA? A TFSA is essentially a tax-free investment bucket. You think of different types of accounts as buckets, and I like to think of the TFSA as a tax-free investment container or bucket. And inside of that bucket, you can hold things like stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, GICs, or even just cash. And the biggest benefit and the key benefit is that any growth on those investments in that bucket are completely tax-free. This means that if you invest money and it grows, you will never pay taxes on any of those gains, not when it grows and not when you withdraw it. So, quick example, you put $10,000 into a tax-free savings account. Over time, it grows, sitting at $40,000, and you want to take that out. You can take it out, all $40,000. You never pay taxes on it. You don't pay taxes as it's growing to the 40, and it's all yours. So what is the big mistake that Canadians make? Well, many Canadians treat the TFSA like a regular savings account. And, it can be fooled. And I think a lot of this was the education at the time it was released in 2009. But you open up one of these accounts at your banks. A lot of Canadians did that, especially when it started. And you just leave money sitting in cash, maybe earning a little bit of interest, 1% or so. And you think you're getting the full benefit of it. But really, as I mentioned, the real power of the TFSA comes from investing inside of it, not just parking cash. When used properly, this account can be one of the most efficient ways that us Canadians can build wealth. So let's do a quick little look at how this account can help at various different stages of life. So for younger Canadians, this is one of the best accounts you can start off with. It gives you ultimate flexibility for saving for whatever you might want, a car, a house, for school, something long-term. You can put money in, take money out without any worries about taxes. You can shelter your initial early investment and savings opportunities when you're young, and it gives you the best avenue and mechanism to do that. For mid-career individuals, it's a great pairing tool with an RRSP to give you flexibility like younger Canadians in the short term for using it for stuff that an RRSP might not be designed for. Something like, moving to a different house, a renovation, a family trip. And it also can just be a complement to your retirement savings that an RSP provides. For people in retirement or approaching retirement, it's a fantastic tool as withdrawals don't count as income. So if early in your retirement, you're wanting to do extra travel, taking that money out of a TFSA doesn't impact your tax brackets, worry about OAS clawback or anything like that. For established retirees and those who are thinking about estate planning, it's one of the most effective accounts to help pass wealth on to the next generation, as you can put a beneficiary on the account and it bypasses the will and probate and goes directly to those beneficiaries. So the key takeaway from today, the TFSA is not just a savings account. It's one of the best long-term investing tools and accounts that Canadians have. So if you're just holding cash inside of a TFSA and you weren't fully aware of the capabilities, talk to an advisor today, see if you can get that money working harder for you within the parameters of the tax-free savings account. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode, a little deep dive on the TFSA tax-free savings account here in Canada. Fantastic tool. Like I said, one of the most powerful tools at all stages of life that can help you on your financial journey to building wealth, achieving your goals. So like I said, talk to an advisor today, see how that can work for you. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more great episodes of Building Wealth on the Go. We'll be back next month with a deep dive on the markets, on a market update. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe on whatever platform you're on, and we'll see you next month.